What is up, guys? I'm the Motorcycle Mick. It's golden hour. I think that's what they call it. It's supposed to make me look beautiful. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Been at work all day. Been a long, exhausting day. I had something I really thought about. I love my Harley, I do. But for the future Harley, I feel like there's some things that need to change, and only they can do that. I don't like filming these videos where it's just talking about stuff. We'll have a little talk about it. So what do I mean? I've noticed a lot of things about Harley lately that's going really good. They finally put out a bagger that costs actually cheaper than my Heritage. It doesn't have a radio, doesn't have anything in it, but it gives you the option to be able to do that. So the person looking for that entry-level bagger is well accounted for. This is way more comfortable. Another thing they're doing right is bring out an electric motorcycle. Granted, the price on that is going to be a little bit up there, you know, for the price of a live wire. You can buy, I don't know, full-size dresser, all decked out, all nice. I mean, couple-year-old CVO, but they're forward-thinking because electric motorcycles, it's the way of the future. I mean, everything's going electric. People love electric, and it's reusable. You can plug it in and charge it. It charges at every kind of power station, that even the ones for cars. It's got the dual outlets. Even Harley dealers are installing them. I was up at Wolverine the other day. They had just put in a charging station for the live wire. They're also doing some other great things, such as bringing out motorcycles that are going to be more for younger generation. I mean, they have the Street Fighter, the off-road bike. I don't really know what the name of that is yet, and it looks like they're gonna bring out a couple other ones. I think they said by 2029 they're gonna have, I don't know, an additional 20 bikes as options. I mean, they're doing a great idea of moving away from just the standard of what they have and moving on to stuff like the off-road bike, the electric bike. The Street Fighter is going to be kind of comparable to that sport bike feel. And they're bringing out a new motor for it too. I think it's like a 9 something and a 1230. And the motor looks new, so we'll have to wait and see what that is. But then we got to come back to the things that Harley isn't doing so well right now. One of which is really being closed-minded about their advertising. That's not anything on the dealerships, that is actually Harley itself. I feel like they could be doing a lot better. Most of the people you see that are Harley motovloggers are not younger people. I feel like they could actually jump into that, you know, find a few younger motovloggers or people that ride and throw them a sponsorship, you know, let them try out new Harley stuff, ride new Harley motorcycles. Let them test out some stuff that's not even out yet. That'd be pretty cool. Also with a younger demographic, I haven't really seen Harley utilize the marketing tools that everyone else seems to be doing. You know, it's one-track mind. It's going for the generation that already exists, or if they have a Harley, they're trying to get people to upgrade to Harleys, but trying to get people to transfer over to a Harley is actually pretty hard. That's where they're kind of not succeeding, because most kids my age, I just turned 26, you guys saw that vlog. Not really a vlog, you guys saw the video I just did about my birthday drag racing, which was a complete blast, but more along the lines of price point. What I mean by that is, for the price of a Harley, most of the time you can get 2 or 3 sport bikes, and that's new. And that's the problem, is for the price of a Harley, you can get a few other bikes, and that's all together. And I think that's what Harley could work on, is the price point. I know it doesn't cost as much as a Harley costs to get it, but at the same time, I know that it's not them that have to worry about it. It's the dealerships that get the motorcycles that have to sell them, and then you get the salesmen who might be working out commission. That benefits them, the price of the bike, because that commission can make their month, make their week, whatever it is. And so props to the salesmen at Harley dealerships, whether it's the motor clothes for the bikes. They work hard all day. It's hard to even imagine that, you know, you might have to rely on that, but also you have the worry of those people trying to sell bikes to younger group, and they can't really do it because it's hard to sell someone that on a Harley that's not even looking to buy a house, or may not have the credit, which a lot of dealerships will work with. But if someone's not going to buy a house, how can you convince them to want to buy a motorcycle? And I don't think selling a lifestyle quite works anymore, because I can go in and buy a t-shirt that says Harley Davidson. You got to sell a lifestyle of, you know, being able to ride everywhere. How many people actually put all those miles on the bike? Well, a lot of them do. A lot of people get a Harley and put miles and miles on it, but they kind of are missing that point of selling like streets. And I know they're discontinuing the street. From what I've heard, what that means is that they're not going to have that low cost entry-level Harley that's even good for the city anymore. And I think that was actually a very crucial thing. I know the streets, they didn't really push them, but a Harley street was actually a great way to get people into it. Now, if they had offered more accessories, more power adders to it, I think it would have been a great bike because it's smaller, but it's also got a bigger V-twin engine in it. Personally, I wish they'd bring like a Buell bike back or Buell style back. I think Harley Davidson having a sport bike would just be cool as heck, because having a V-twin sport bike, not only did it give it a unique sound to the look of what it is, but it also gave it a lot of torque for such a small frame. I think Harley could utilize their resources they have a lot better, because honestly, I would love to see the younger generation riding Harleys, and that's me being 100% brand biased. I'm okay with that because I love what Harley is. I love what they've been through. I love all the things they've overcome over the years. Wars, Great Depressions, they've trade embargoes, everything. They always find a way to drive through. All I need them to do, and what the world needs them to do, is to start being a little bit more creative in the ways that they're going to get that younger generation to ride Harleys. And that's one of the reasons that I actually started this YouTube, because I wanted the younger generation to see a younger person recording videos riding a Harley. Most people my age you see on YouTube are riding sport bikes or dirt bikes, cross sports, dual sports, whatever. And that's cool, man. Like, riding is riding. Whatever bike you ride is awesome. That's what being on a motorcycle is about. That's what two wheels is about. But if they put that Street Fighter at a good price point, I think it'll make them a contender. Right now, the Livewire, like I said, priced at 30 grand is a bit much. Or whatever, 30 plus grand is a bit much. I don't think they're really gonna get that younger demographic to want to buy into it. I think with what they're doing with the bicycles is pretty cool. They're making all these electric bikes. There's still a need for Harley. Harley will live into the future. And I know everyone's getting pissed off about all these regulations, or Harley's doing this, Harley's doing that. It's a company, they're growing. Every company is out to make money. Business is there to make money. And if they're not making money, they're gonna find other ways to make money. In the racing aspect of it, I think Harley really needs to utilize what they have for drag racing and flat track racing, which is massive. It is a badass sport, it's awesome. Along with drag racing, something I learned the other day was the fact that drag racing has a lot more to it than just going down the strip. They have all these cool things that Harley does, and they don't put it out that much. They may be a little out of touch with the younger generation, not using social media to its full advantage. And that might be a problem for them. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all those things are awesome. If underutilized or improperly utilized, they can actually hurt you. The generation that you're trying to sell to uses them, but the older generation that you've been working on and they've been buying Harleys their whole life may not. So that's where you get the point of people that are younger that can't really afford a Harley, and then you have the older group that buys Harleys but doesn't really pay attention to the social media aspect of it. That's where you create that gap. But Harley, if you are listening, I love your bikes, I love your company, I love the history behind it, I love where it all started. I don't think Harley will die. I had originally filmed a video where I had talked about that, where I kind of voiced over because I couldn't get a GoPro mic adapter. So if anyone knows where one of those is and has one available that's willing to sell it, let me know, because I would love to hook that up to my helmet so I can talk about this stuff while I'm riding instead of sitting outside of where I live. And I know in that video I was gonna say Harley's gonna die and say all this stuff that's gonna be clickbaity and piss off a lot of people, but I think Harley has their mind in the right place. It's just the output of what they're doing. The Street Fighter, which I think will be an awesome muscle bike, is what I'm really comparing it to, because it looks a lot like a Ducati Devil. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But guys, that was my little rant, or whatever you want to call it, for the day. I had this on my mind. I wanted to get out there, but I couldn't do it while riding, and I wasn't about to do a voiceover because it just sounds weird. And once GoPro gets that mic adapter out, I'll be able to use it and be able to film this while I'm riding, so I can give you guys better visual aesthetics. But as the sun sets on this day, I'm gonna let this set on this topic. Just wanted to address it once. You won't hear about it from me again. But go ahead and tell me, hey, if you guys think differently or you have other ideas, put them down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. I would love to hear how you guys think Harley can change, or if you don't ride Harley, tell me why. Besides price, all right? If price was no issue, tell me why you don't ride a Harley. But for now, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, or if you want to watch a couple of videos to make your decision, do it, and hit that subscribe button afterwards, because I promise you, you'll love it. Also, tap that bell icon. Ding! Yeah, you. You right there. Yes, sitting in your phone. Yeah, I see you. What that does allows you to be notified first when I upload videos, which is every Tuesday and Thursday. And if I'm not gonna be able to, which I haven't yet, I'll let you guys know, and I'll probably do a live stream, which would be really cool. But I hope you guys all have a great day, evening, wherever you're at. I hope you all take it easy, and remember, always ride for freedom. Look at that beautiful sunset.
For the thrill of it, mess around.